All right, folks, pull up a chair. Let's have a little chit chat on a Friday night. Or as I like to call it, Friday Night Live. Waiting for folks to join. This is a hot mess. Oh my goodness. Hello, Tess. Did you get some rest? First comment. Tarina, thank you so much. Hello, Rachel. Well, I hope you got some good rest, Tess. As you come in, just automatically hit the like button. Just when you log in, that little thumbs up, just hit it, and it makes everybody's life a lot easier. We have got people coming from everywhere. Okay. Let's see. Hello, Rachel. Miss Tony. Nice to see you on here. I'm in the living room tonight. I got a good rest today. Tess, I did. I had to go to the pharmacy. I had to go to the post office and all that good stuff. Then I came back and fell asleep and woke up at 8 o'clock. I mean, at like 6:30. And there ain't much I can do with this mop, so I just pulled it back. Miss Tony. Hey girl, hey. Rachel, hey girl, hey. Well, good, Miss Tony. Yeah. I woke up and I don't even know what I do in my sleep. But I haven't had any dinner, so can't tell you how long this one's going to last because I'm hungry. And there's some, oh, these are so good. The shortbread cookies. Good, Miss Tony. Um, it's like a little after 8. I'm on Central Standard Time. Oh yeah, it's like a headband. It's exactly like this, but I have like the plain black, and then I have, oh no, you're talking about the one that has the little things that stick up. They got wire in them, and you can make them stand up or lay down. Yeah, I got a white one with black print, and then the opposite, black print with, or white print with black. Bye. I mean, I can make things, but if I make a load of homemade cookies, I can't control myself. I usually make them for when my son is coming, and he loves my sugar cookies. Well, my, like all this hangs like down here, and you can see where the hair is growing in. Normally you don't see that because my hair is, hanging over it. But, Rachel, is that the way you spell your name, or did you just shorten it like that? Because that's a pretty cool way to, um, spell that. Oh, well, yeah, that's a common name. I was surprised when I first started, when it was like newly diagnosed in the emergency room, that April's Cancer Journey was available. And April's Life After Cancer was not taken. I didn't have to try. These are like, they got, they don't look like much, but they're very good. And luckily they're soft, so you can't hear me chomping. But I have to eat something or I'll get sick. Um, I made some spaghetti yesterday, so probably just leftovers. Look, Walmart, I ordered the butter cookies and then I ordered the gingerbread, which I'm obsessed with gingerbread. And they were out of stock. But they had these. And I had gotten, if you saw my um, post where I showed the different things, like the cookies in the jar and then the peppermints in the bowl and the peppermints in the jar, all those containers came from the thrift store and they got ran through the dishwasher. So not only are they good, but they're decorative. Yeah, I could just eat these and drink milk, but that's probably not the best idea. Yeah, Walmart, they were like $2 for um I think it was a half pound. It was enough to fill up my cookie jar. All right, Tess. So, folks, what's going on with y'all? How was your Friday? I guess you could tell that my um oh yeah, Miss Tony, I like those too. But the craft fair for this weekend got rained out, which I wasn't too upset about. I've still got 3 more weekends, and that'll give me time to possibly get a few more things done. But I only remember that I have 2 8-foot tables and 1 4-foot table. And if I don't, whatever I put out, when I sell something, I'll replace it with something else. Um, that's not anything I ever keep in my house. My ex-husband liked the pralines. Um, what I would love right now is pecan pie or pecan, or as they say in the country, pecan. But I've always called it pecan pie. Because I just literally woke up an hour ago. I ate some. These were the leftover cookies that I was eating when I went to sleep. And then I woke up hours and hours later and they were still sitting in the I had not moved, or they would have fell on the floor. I must have been completely out of it. Yeah. So since Miss Tony, since the whole thing is I'm on the couch tonight because I'm not crafting right now because oh guys, y'all should see my living room. I've got behind my double chair across the room in the walkway, I've got totes, and then I've got mason jar flats that I have, made things and then slipped them back down into there. Baskets with stuff in it. You name it. It is there. And there were things that I didn't have time to get finished. So, I guess I'll have time now because I've got a week. It was really, really rainy this morning. And last night I got the message that everything was, and I know this took money away from them because it's $5 a person to get in. And then, of course, I gotta open my drink. So I'm gonna sit back here for like 1 second. Um, I'm here. I just have to open my drink because I'm parched. And just like that, we're back. I don't plan on tonight having a really long live stream because we really don't have anybody in here tonight that much. If the ones of you that are in here that are watching, if you would please hit the like button, I would greatly appreciate it. It was I had the Hershey Kisses that are white with the red stripes. It's like the white chocolate and peppermint or peppermint bark. And I used them as like a pint jar, which is the smallest jar, holds one package. And you think, okay, $8 seems like a lot, but just the bag of stuff, the candy is $4 and something. Then I had to buy jars. I had to buy lids and rings. Then there is the decorative stuff, the ribbon and the baker's twine, red and white to match different jars. And if they don't sell, that just means I got candy to eat. Well, Miss Bridget, I'm glad I could keep you entertained for a short amount of time. It was a really good live this time. Everybody was like, I went back and watched your live. I loved it. And I'm like, I felt like nobody was participating. But well, just John, I haven't heard from you in ages. I've decided that I'm going to learn how to make my own bread. I've been doing a lot of research, and wheat bread is not exactly the best for you. And that's like all I bought. And so now I'm all confused. I don't have a KitchenAid or a stand mixer or anything like that. So I'm looking to get a machine and just see how it goes. Oh, just John. How old are your boys? My Peyton is 16. And he has his first, like, serious girlfriend. And his daddy bought protection. Just walked in my son's room, put it on the dresser, and said, if you have any questions, come to me. How mortifying was that for my child? But then again, we don't want to be grandparents, you know. And Peyton was like, we've been going out a little over a month. We haven't even kissed yet. We're both too scared. And I was like, that's right. It's scary. Just don't do it. I love that boy to death. And he is killing it at Taco Bell. That's his favorite restaurant. And now he's working there and he gets free Taco Bell for his breaks. Miss Tony, let's see. Pecans are nuts. It has corn syrup. I don't know. I don't usually make them. My mom is like the queen of making them. Okay, Miss Tony, you said I think $8 for your jar of candy is fair. It is expensive. Yes, I agree. That's my son. Raincoat. I remember back when I was a kid and you'd go to a service station or gas station, whatever you want to call it. In the country, we call them service stations. I don't know. Well, I know why. Is because back in the day, you pulled up, you either chose full service or self-service, which means either you self-service, pump your own gas, or it went ding, ding, ding on the inside and somebody came out and pumped your gas. And I think that's where the term service station came up. And I still call them service stations. Even though that was way before my time. Now, y'all, I'm not kidding. I know I'm old as dirt now. I'm 43. But I remember gas being 89 cents a gallon when I was a kid. Because there was this Racetrack brand, they have them all over, station. And we would stop there and get gas when we would do our monthly grocery haul. Once our food stamps hit the bank. And the numbers were huge up on the sign. And it was like, 89 octane, whatever, unleaded, 89 cents. And now, son, I cannot answer you. I might have to end this early. I'm afraid something's wrong. No! Full or self-serve? That's what the shower's for. My son takes very, very long showers. I love him. I love him. I love him. But I just know that's what boys do. Yes, Kate, it is Friday. This coming Friday the 8th. Um at 8 a.m. So basically I have to be there at 8 a.m., run through and get me a Starbucks, and then have all my stuff loaded and head to the craft fair. And it's from 6 to 9 p.m. And I have worked my booty off on this. Y'all see the things that I've done. I'm gonna have to figure out how I'm gonna get it all in my car. And hopefully I won't come home with near as much as I left with. Miss Tony, I lived in a small town here in Alabama, and we had a small service station that had like a garage attached to it where you could get your oil changed and stuff. Yeah, that's how old I am. Except it was old then. And you could, when it pulls up, you hit the little sensors as you're driving over on the full service. Ding, 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 ding. And that meant the attendant, whoever it was, had to come out and they would start your gas and clean your windshield and squeegee it off and clean your back window and squeegee it off. And you would just tip them a couple of bucks, which then was a lot. But, yeah. Tess, I don't need nobody working their way up to nothing when it comes to my son. He's got a very good head on his shoulders. He wants to be an anesthesiologist. And I told him, if y'all have a baby, I'll adopt the baby. And I'll take care of it. And you go to school. And you go to college. And you become an anesthesiologist. And they'll always know that I'm their grandmother. But I don't want my son's livelihood and his dreams to be ruined by an unwanted pregnancy. That's why my ex-husband took it upon himself, just like his mom did to him, and left him a little care package on the dresser. Kate, refresh my memory. You said that your cancer spread to like your pelvic area, is that considered peritoneal cancer? Okay. Are you going to have surgery? I'm getting prepared for whatever comes my way. Please hit the like button, folks. Please. These are the only things that make me any money. Oh, okay. Okay. I watched Tiffany Thinks, and now she has cancer again, but she had to have a stoma and all this stuff. HIPEC surgery. Mine had some kind of long name, but it wasn't that. Well, any surgery is a bad surgery when it comes to cancer. Kate, you are in my prayers. You are definitely in my prayers. And hopefully Friday they'll be able to see. My prayer in my box was that the blood test was contaminated and got mixed with something else, or it was a false positive, and that the Signatera test will come back as 0 because it was 0.13, which they said was a significant jump. And so that's what I'm praying for. And I put a prayer for you in my box. I use cheap dollar store index cards, and I'll write on both sides. And then I fold it, I kiss it, I put it in the box, and then I pray over the box. Oh my God. Heated chemo? I wonder if, like, when you wake up, that you'll feel, like, burning sensation inside. Oh, that's scary. I don't know what I'm looking at. Kate, we're all family. And I know when I was going through my surgery and all my treatments that you were on here praying for me. And I'm sending it right back up to heaven for you. $90? You're asleep, though. Or am I wrong? That's like... Okay. Good job. Because I was like, I couldn't imagine being awake for that. That is scary. Is it like they don't physically move you around? Are you like strapped to a table that moves you around? That just seems like it would be more high tech rather than I'd like to see somebody just slosh my big butt around. And I wish that I would lose weight so that I could get tummy tuck and then sew my muscles back together, because it makes me look like I'm thinner up top and then my legs are thin, but then like my abdominal area is distended because the muscles aren't connected. Oh my goodness, Kate. That is like some serious stuff. Wow. I would not have thought that they would be doing it manually. I'm gonna quit eating on camera. Somebody will have something smart to say about that. I think I may have a chicken salad sandwich with grapes. I like the chicken salad that has the grapes in it. Good stuff. If it's getting too early, and I'll just eat something like a couple bananas, and I won't worry with it. They physically move you around to get the chemo in all the areas. Yeah, Kate. Yeah. Yes, please, y'all. Say a prayer for me. Say prayers for Kate. Ever since I was diagnosed with cancer, I had issues going to the bathroom. Like having to take laxatives. And it really sucks. Like, I have no urge to go to the bathroom. And that's one thing that scares me. But if there is a partial or full blockage somewhere, they will find it. Oh, I'll watch him too. Hello, Tara. See, I thought that he was going to just let things go. But maybe I was wrong. Okay, guys. I know all of you probably know MK, that Nigerian girl who just dogs out people with cancer. Um, yeah, she's so hated that she's changed her YouTube name. Ugh. That girl, if there is anybody in this world that should have cancer, it's her. I don't know what she thinks. Okay, now this is me. I was very angry, and I probably shouldn't have said it, but then again, I didn't get a response back, but a thumbs down from her. And the first time I watched it, she was talking about Tiffany Thinks, how it was all fake, and um, nobody saw a scar, nobody saw the stoma bag, nobody saw this. And then she makes videos about how hard it is to date Nigerian men and this and that. And I told her that she needs to keep um, these cancer patients' name out of her mouth, and make sure that the next time that us Americans go and drop a helicopter full of rice and stuff for these dying babies and adults, think twice about making light of people's cancer, because we're paying for you to eat when there's people here in America that are starving. Pseudomyxoma peritoni. Oh, you're smarter than me. I probably butchered that. But I just happened to find a video as I was just scrolling random videos, and I knew her voice, and I knew the way that she talked about cancer patients. And she was talking about Jenny Appleford and everything, and that infuriated me because that woman was such a beautiful soul, and she left behind two little babies. I mean, one just started school, and now he's a single dad. And one of the saddest things that I have seen is a video of Jenny, and she's in the dying process in the hospital. And she was waiting to get discharged to go home so she could. Oh, that's a car. Anyway, she said, I want you to find love. You'll find love again. And all I want is for you to be happy, and for the person to be like a good mother to my babies. And she said, Kyle said no, because he is afraid that if he did start dating again after he kind of got to a good place, that people on YouTube would attack him. And that's exactly what would happen. I can't, as we call it in the South, I can't fart sideways without somebody attacking me. It can be the most innocent post, I think, and I get hate. Just pure hate from people. A little judgmental. She's, pardon my French, but she's a bitch. And she does not deserve the platform that she has. Because, I mean, she talks about everybody that she can find that has a GoFundMe. And, sorry, I'm not going to give you a GoFundMe because you have bad choice in men. You know. Tess? Yes, ma'am. But I forget her new name. It doesn't make any sense. And I think it's because her other one was about to get shut down. I mean, she is a horrible person. Then, when one of these people dies, she goes on there all upset and like a tribute to them. They were wonderful people and this and that. But when it comes to folks like me, she drags us through the dirt. Drags us through the dirt. Yes. Exactly. I don't know who Lou Ruby is, but I need to look that up. I'm trying to stay off the cancer channels as much as possible. Because with where I'm at right now, I have enough stress about cancer. And I really don't need any more. But when she did the video about, Nigerian men are abusive and this and that, and my comment was, the way you talk about Americans with cancer and drag their name through the mud, you're just getting what you deserve. And maybe they'll eventually just shut you up. And I said, I will report every single video that I see of yours. I will report every single video. She's a piece of crap. If she is going to bust the gates of hell wide open. I can't believe that anybody would go on there and try to find things to say bad about Jenny Apple. That woman was just a sweet soul. Even when she was in the midst of all that stuff that she went through, her family still came first. And, you know, sometimes the devil will get in somebody and will cause things like that to happen. Thank you. We've got 18 people and 11 likes. If there's anybody that haven't hit the like button, it looks like this. It's a thumbs up. Just John, yes, I am very single. Let me see. My marriage was over like 6 years before it actually ended. We didn't even sleep on the same floor. He slept upstairs in the guest bedroom. And our divorce was finalized in, it was 2020. I forget the exact date. And now, oh, I'm so sorry. Was it cancer? Is that how you found me, because of cancer? Because I have very few men in my thing. Yeah, and she is. She has plenty of followers. As she is in her, like, little apartment in Nigeria and everything. And I try not to watch her. Y'all, you know how, well, thank you, John. When I found out that my ex-husband had taken our Christmas tree and didn't even let me keep it, I was upset when I made the one about having cancer pop up in my blood. And the woman has not given me the permission to say who it is. And she may want to just do a good deed and just let it be what it is, and not do it so that, you know, I sing her praises on YouTube. But I do sing her praises on YouTube as a anonymous angel because she told me to go on Amazon and she gave me a dollar amount to pick out a Christmas tree. And so I get to have a Christmas tree for the first time in like 3 Christmases. Actually 4. I'm gonna put it where my chair was because I'm in no big hurry to get a chair. I'm looking, but I'm not rushing. And I have to go back and read these comments in a second. But I picked out one that had a remote and you could either have colored lights or white lights. And there was 4 modes for each color. You know, like or just different. I can't wait. I can't wait. I'm thinking of, instead of having a tree skirt, which I do have, but I can't tell you where any of that stuff is. Just using a cheap buffalo plaid, like fleece throw, and wrapping it around the bottom of the tree. And then I've got to get ornaments and a star and all that kind of stuff. But if I just have the tree with nothing on it, I would be happy. So, anyway, now. Yeah, just John. That must be why you're here, because boy, need isn't even the word for it. Especially since they canceled my charity care. But if I do end up with cancer again, I did find out that because the cancer is like chemo and all that stuff is expensive, they would automatically renew my charity care. But since I'm in remission, I lost it. And I'm like, I don't see how you can even lose it when you're on disability. But it is what it is, and there'll be more bills because it's $100 for the CT scan. It's going to be, I don't know if I'm going to have a PET scan or not, but it's like $150. Then when I go to see the doctor, it's a copay. And yeah, so I'm doing a Christmas gift list on Amazon. And don't laugh too hard if it has things like paper towels and toilet paper and things that, trash bags and things like that you need around the house, because that money can convert over into paying on a bill. Because I've got separate bills, I have folders, and I take a picture of the online payment and you know, that way I've proved I've made it and everything. Kate, my blood numbers aren't right. Like, my red blood cell count is too low. I don't have enough potassium. I don't have enough folic acid. I don't have enough. What else? Protein. Um, well, yeah. And see, mine, the Signatera test, looks for cancer cells in your blood. And it had been for the past 14 months, 0. And then it decided to jump up. And that's why they got me. I have to go way out of my way to go to this CT scan place. But, well, about 30 minutes. But it's worth it. They're overbooked in some of them. And this is like a freestanding emergency room and doctor's office for UAB. And so, then Monday, I have my appointment with my oncologist, and she will have the results, hopefully. Tess, next time you're coming to Alabama. Just saying. Oh, you just said down south to see April. I'm very close to Louisiana, by the way. You know what? You can pay like $50 and take a train all the way down to Louisiana and back. You can't even put $50 in my tank and fill it up. And I so want to do that. I've never been to New Orleans. I'm not the wild party girl I used to be. So, not really looking for, like, the party scene. So, no Mardi Gras. But I want to sit on a beautiful outside eating area and have beignets and just chill. And go on one of the haunted tours, of course. A PARP inhibitor, mine is called Lynparza, and it's supposed to keep you from getting cancer. Well, hello, Wendy. Susan has started having, like, getting on a regular sleep schedule. So, I don't know if she'll be, oh, excuse me, on any lives anymore, which means that I'll have to, right now I don't have a moderator, and I'll eventually have to get one. But, like these 16 people, I can manage that. Adriano Mercado. Well, Did you get into the wrong place, sir? Because this is a cancer channel. Yeah, it does supposed to keep it away. That's like, because mine, they cost like $4,000 a month. AstraZeneca gives a grant. And because I'm taking it and I get a blood test for it every month, they use that for research. So they're giving, they're getting something. So their research is worth so much to cancer patients. So that's what, I guess I'm like a guinea pig. Oh, okay. Kate, I am praying so hard for you. Yeah, Miss Tony, I know. I'd like to go to, uh, it's in Georgia. I can't think of it. Can't think of it. Bourbon Street. Kate, you know it, girl.
A weather update from the First Alert Weather Team is now available.
Yeah. Telling us that there's high chances of rain and storms. I keep getting that. Yeah, well, I don't know anything about New Orleans because I've never been. But here, if it was fall and kind of like now, and all the leaves are turned, the drive from here to Chattanooga, Tennessee is the most beautiful drive because there's like cow pastures and then mountains, and they're just covered in just brilliant colored trees. And then when you go to Chattanooga, you can go to, I forget the name of it, but when you go through all the inside parts and you get up to the top of the mountain, um, you get to a point and it looks like a giant compass, but it's not. It's, there's arrows pointing and you can see, like, I think it's 5 different states. You're in Tennessee and you can see Alabama, Georgia, Kentucky, South Carolina, and something I forget. But if you stand in that spot, you're literally standing in 5, either 4 or 5 different states. And then they have the things where you put the quarter in and look through. It's just awesome. You'd feel safe with me, Tess, because I'm 6'1" and I have a commanding nature. I'd be like, bitch, please. Don't even try it. They don't have to know I'm a cancer patient and I'm weak as all get out. I can just look bad. Well, yeah, but Friday nights are usually like when the crazies come out. I haven't had to reprimand anybody in here tonight, but I only have 12 people in here. I'm not getting nearly the amount of people in my live chats that I used to. I don't know if I need to change the times. I'm going to do some research. I might want to change it to 7 p.m. instead of 8 p.m. Because a lot of people are like going to bed, but it's the weekend. Come on. You know. But, speaking of the jars of candy, I got the one done with the Santa hat looking chocolates, Hershey Kisses. Then I got the one today with the peppermint bark Hershey Kisses, which, oh, I had to have one, but it was so good. I savored that thing. And then I did one with Starlight Peppermints. And so, I mean, I paid $7 for peppermints. I was like, oh my God. Then I did realize it was a 3-pound bag. But you can't even find stuff. It's crazy. That's where we need to be, because you got to show me around. I want to see kangaroos and a koala bear. Typical tourist trap stuff, right? But anyway, I am gonna have to get let me cut my light off. That really don't make no difference, does it? Okay, TV. Okay. My son called me 4 times, and so I'm a little concerned. So I'm gonna go for now. I'll be back on Sunday, and we'll see how much more I can get put in tubs. And next weekend, all I gotta do is Thursday night load the car. So it's been 1 hour and 15 minutes. It's been fun. And like I always say, I love you guys from the bottom of my heart. When this goes up on my channel, go and put the butterfly emoji in, or comment something to show YouTube that people actually watch my stuff. And I may do a day in the life tomorrow, since, you know, all that. I need some more mason jars. So I may go to the Dollar Tree and the thrift store and look for some I'm going to look tonight and decide how I want to do my Christmas tree and see if Hobby Lobby has their stuff 50% off. So, yeah, nobody's going to pick on you as long as I'm with you. But, anyway, I love you guys. I appreciate you all. I'm grateful for every one of you. And I hope you have a wonderful weekend. And I'll see you Sunday. And bye, y'all.